Peeps, we are back at Halloween Horror Nights, and we are here all weekend to share. Well, one, we're here all weekend just because we love Halloween Horror Nights and we're doing stuff. But we have shared our Halloween Horror Nights premium Scream Night experience with you. I'm going to link that at the end of this video. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure to check it out. And if you have seen it, thank you guys for watching. For this video, we're going to show you our favorite food options and some of our least favorite food options of this year's Halloween Horror Nights event. Now, they have a ton of food this year. There are food booths themed to most of the haunted houses and original properties, specialty cocktails, all sorts of stuff. I mean, probably dozens of different food options available this year, including some at Mel's Dine-In. But we have been sampling some already this weekend, and we're going to continue to sample some, and we are compiling our thoughts in this video for you. So, let's hop in. Before we get into the food, though, the best way to start your Halloween Horror Nights night is to swing by Duff in the Simpsons area and get you a Dufftoberfest, only available this time of year. Cheers. So here's something good to know. It is about 4:30, came in for Stay and Scream today, and some of the food booths, not all of them, that one looks like it's still opening, but some of the food booths are open, so you can actually hit some of the food before the crowds really come in at 6:30. Okay, first up is the Abracadabra sunflower glasses from the Terrifier booth. So this is a sugar cookie with chocolate and blood splatter. You can see it here. Let's see how this is. Okay, so the blood splatter got on my finger. Oh. It like stained my finger. That's now it looks like something has gone awry on my fingertips. The cookie itself is fine. You know, it's a sugar cookie, not a ton of flavor, if I'm being honest with you. I think it's more just about the you know, the visual appeal of it. So, but honestly, just not a ton. I just broke it. It like broke in my hand. Which I guess is to say, it's dry. Next up is Art the Clown's Bloody Popcorn, which is popcorn chicken, pepperoni, marinara, parmesan, and like literal popcorn. So it's kind of an interesting mixture. I forgot to get a fork, so I'm just gonna go in. Popcorn. All right. This isn't bad, actually. It's kind of hard to eat with your hands. You definitely need a fork. The presentation of that makes it a little bit difficult to eat, but the flavor's good. I mean, it's basically little chicken parmesan chunks mixed in with popcorn. The popcorn doesn't really add much or take much away from it, but the chicken itself is actually pretty tasty. Next up, the Sienna's Burnt Angel Wings. I spared you guys having to like literally watch me bite into a wing. So it's 2 full wings that come with a spicy bourbon glaze. You know, visually, not the best looking dish, but the wings themselves, the bourbon glaze is really good. The wings themselves are crispy, good flavor. I really like them. Now, the one thing that I'll say about all this food is a lot of it's already pre-made. They just kind of like turn around and grab it from a heat window. So everything's been a little lukewarm. But at the Wyatt 6 booth, got the fried carrot cake dish, which looks absolutely amazing. Comes with cotton candy on the side. Here's your extreme close-up view. I love carrot cake, and it's got like this drizzle on it, this icing drizzle on it, and it's warm, which is great because, like I said, most everything has been kind of lukewarm so far. I'm dropping pieces of carrot cake, so give it a shot. That's delicious. Now the cream cheese icing drizzle really makes it. That is super, super good. We got the Light the Way beverage in a souvenir mug here. And so the Light the Way has, someone just got scared. White Lightning Moonshine, I think a couple of different kinds of moonshine, blue curacao, obviously it's blue. You can't really see that. It's blue. Strong flavors of peach in this, and peach is one of the moonshine flavors that's in the beverage, and it's really strong peach flavor. Next up, the Huskus Muscle Man Slop, which is a beef sloppy joe with jalapeno bacon, Lay's dill pickle flavored potato chips and cheese sauce on a chocolate almond bun. Totally like a weird combination of things. You see me struggling, I'm trying to figure it out. So the chocolate bun kind of reminds me of something like Toothsome, and it's super sloppy. I'm gonna fork and knife it, guys. All right, massive bite. Made sure I got a little bit of everything. Interesting. First of all, it's delicious. Second of all, it's another dish that has a kick to it. And I don't remember anything in the ingredients that kind of gave me the impression that it would have a little spice to it. But this is super good. The bun has a sweetness to it, and you've got this, a little bit of sweetness to the bacon, savoriness, with the meat, cheese sauce. I mean, all the flavors really work well together. This is really, really good. Next up, the Cursed Carnival booth, where I got the Death by Cheese Stick. I went ahead and chopped it in half. This is half a cheese stick. So it's a breaded cheese stick. There wasn't much of a cheese pull, or else I would have shown you. It was just kind of like really broken half, which to me means that it probably needed a little bit long cooking. But let's go ahead and dip it in the marinara, as one does. Oh wow. I need another bite of that, because it was spicy, and I don't know if it was the stick or the marinara. So we're gonna take another bite of the stick. Definitely the marinara. The marinara sauce on this right here has a kick to it. It's very spicy, like surprisingly spicy. I was not expecting that. Cheese stick itself is fine. It's a relatively mediocre cheese stick, but the sauce really makes that. All right, so if you make your way through the Toxic 20s scare zone and down Sting Alley, you'll find the Black Cat Lounge. And there's actually a number of themed cocktails and mocktails. We got a couple of cocktails to try, including the Cat's Meow, which you see here, which is gin, dry curacao, lime, and honeydew syrup. Green, it's got a floating eyeball in it. All right, let's give this a shot. That's really tasty. But lime and honeydew, it's, it actually doesn't taste alcoholic at all. And I'm sure it is. It's got curacao and gin. But it's got really good flavor to it. If you like those flavors, like the lime and honeydew really pair well together, so it's a nice fruity flavor, a little bit of tartness, a little bit of sweetness. I recommend. Next up is the Zazzler. Now the Zazzler contains whiskey, dry curacao, falernum, and grenadine, and comes in this little plastic rocks glass, I guess. That's really tasty. That is a super tasty drink, and it seems appropriate when you're, going through the scare zone and you see signs that say no to hooch. This tastes like the hooch, except you want to say yes to it. Okay, so I spared you having to watch me take a bite of the elotes, the street corn from the Jason Voorhees booth. So I got the traditional elotes, which is cotija cheese and tahini. I didn't love it, not my jam. I don't know, maybe I've never had elotes before, but I do like corn on the cob, and I just didn't really care for it. Next up, though, gonna go ahead and try the sausage that comes from the same booth. Now, this is the sausage that you can smell as you walk up to the booth, because they're grilling it on the side, and it's got like the smoke going and stuff, and it smells so good. The sausage is really good. It's got a little bit of a spice to it, a little bit of a kick to it. Tastes grilled. Barbecue sauce is nice and sweet. Summer sausage, it doesn't look tasty or appetizing, but it's pretty tasty. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and try the Crystal Lake coffee, which is whiskey, creme de cacao, cold brew concentrate, and toasted marshmallow syrup. Now, not a big coffee guy, but I do like marshmallow and whiskey, so let's see. That's delicious. As not a coffee guy, like, it's nice and sweet. So if you like your coffee sweet, if in the few times if you're like a pumpkin spice person or something like that, I'm not saying it's pumpkin spicy, but it's like a super sweet coffee, especially that toasted marshmallow syrup, which is nice and thick on top of it. That's delicious, and that's coming from a non-coffee drinker. Last but not least, the Camp Bloody S'mores is a toasted chocolate almond bread with ganache, marshmallows, cinnamon cereal, and blood splatter. Now, what is the blood splatter? I'll let you know in a second. It looks raspberry-ish, but it's thick. That almond bread, like, there you go. Yeah, it's a pretty thick almond bread, but I mean, on paper it sounds yummy, but in execution, not as yummy. The almond bread's just really thick, and I'm not saying it's stale, but like it's definitely not the freshest almond bread. So it's like a thick, not really tasty almond bread. But I mean, everything on top of it's good. It is raspberry, cinnamon toast crunch, basically, marshmallow, and that part's all good. But like the actual bread of it, don't love. Next up, we went to the Dolls Let's Play Dead food booth, which has 2 different kinds of chicken tenders, and Mom cut the crust off PB&J, fried PB&J sandwich, as well as the Toy Box Cider, which is a mixture of whiskey, lime juice, cinnamon, ginger, and black sugar syrups. Got all of that stuff. So first up, I'm going to try the Temper Tantrum tendies that have the barbecue ranch and bourbon barbecue sauce. So here's your extreme close-up bite. Woo! I'm going to dip it in the sauce. So I'm not a big ranch guy, and so the barbecue ranch flavoring, the barbecue ranch sauce, not my jam. Otherwise, it's pretty much a standard chicken tender. I'm going to try these garlic parmesan tenders. These come with a marinara sauce. Is it a spicy marinara sauce? It is a spicy marinara sauce for dipping. Those are pretty good. I like the garlic parmesan seasoning on the chicken tenders. Now, the spicy marinara sauce is the same spicy marinara, I think, that comes with the big, giant mozzarella stick. So if you don't like spicy things, do not recommend dipping it in this. Next is the Mom Cut the Crust Off PB&J. You can see this cross-section has PB&J and this fried Uncrustable. It also has hot maple syrup and chili flakes. So I don't know if the chili flakes are in it. I see a couple on top, but all right, going in. Mine is super light on the chili flakes. I didn't really get any at all, but I know they've had fried PB&J before. I haven't gotten it when they previously had it. This is actually really good if you like PB&J. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a fried Uncrustable. Last up is the Toy Box Cider, which is the cinnamon whiskey drink with a whole bunch of other stuff in it. Gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Okay, that's not bad. They have, you've probably been to certain bars that do like a fireball shot mixed in with like an apple cider. That's what this tastes like. It just also has some gummy bears. Oh shoot. Okay, redo. Yeah, that didn't go well trying to show you the gummy bears. I won't show you again. You just saw them. There's gummy bears on top of it. Just trust me, they're right there. I almost did it again. It's not bad. If you like that apple cider, fireball whiskey combination, this is right up your alley. Okay, stopped and got a couple of additional treats, including one from the HHN bar. Got the Pack Mule, which is Cuervo, Blanco Tequila, creme de cassis, and ginger beer. Pink, it's got blackberries on the top here. Let's give it a shot. That's okay. Really strong ginger beer flavor. So if you're not a ginger beer person, probably not up your alley. Next up, went to the El Artista food booth and got 2 of the dishes. Got the Artist Palette, which is a churro and has a number of different dips, including dulce de leche, raspberry jam, and Bavarian cream, as well as the pan con tomate, which is kind of like a garlic bread. It's a grilled garlic bread smeared with tomato pulp and grated manchego cheese, which they actually grated after I ordered it. So they had the bread, the tomato paste, and then he grated the manchego cheese when I ordered it. So actually, let's start with that. Let's start with the pan con tomate. I feel like that has the potential to be delicious. Unfortunately, it's cold. And like the grilled bread's fine, like the grilled bread's good. It's got a nice grilled flavor to it. But like the tomato, paste or puree is cold. And I guess it would just literally be pizza bread if it was warm. But I don't love the cold tomato paste and the cold cheese and the lukewarm bread. But it has potential if it was warm. And the Artist Palette, which like I said has 3 different dipping sauces. The dulce de leche, I think a raspberry one, and a Bavarian cream. I'm going to go ahead and dip it in the Bavarian cream, because that's probably my favorite. well, I think it would be my favorite. It's just like a little churro, but it's got like granulated sugar on it, so very sugary versus like I guess powdered sugar or cinnamon. That's very good. So I mean, obviously very sugary, but it's a good churro. It's nice and warm. They're small, as you can see from my hand, so it's not like a giant churro. But you know, they came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, pretty decent portion size. All right, let me take one more dip of whatever. I guess this is dulce de leche. Mosa in blurry. All right, that's good too. Artist palette, thumbs up. All right, it's the next day, and I'm here at NBC Sports Grill thing, whatever it's called, and picked up some sweets this morning to try, starting with the macarons. Now, each macaron is a different flavor. The one I'm going to try is the Jason Voorhees macaron, which I think the lady told me was hazelnut. So, let's see. I don't know if I get much hazelnut from it, but it is tasty. It's a tasty macaron. All right, peeps, that does it for us from this year's Halloween Horror Nights, sharing all our favorite and least favorite food options from all the food booths this year. Tons of great stuff. Oh, a boat's passing by. But before we wrap up, I do want to share 2 things with you. I want to talk about the top 3 food dishes that we enjoyed this year. I'm going to try to put them in order, but I think, you know, I don't know. I'm going to say this is probably in order. Coming in at number 3. Actually, no. Let's start off with an honorable mention. Honorable mention: the Death by Cheese Stick from the Cursed Carnival League. I thought that was really great. What really made it was the spicy marinara sauce. Super yummy. If you're, I mean, and I just love mozzarella sticks, so like that was just like near and dear to my high blood pressure heart. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the Why Not Pizza and Pasta from Five Nights at Freddy's, which is in Louis' Italian restaurant. You know, it sounded so odd. I thought it was going to be weird. It was literally, it is. It's literally just spaghetti and meatballs on top of a pizza. It's carbs on carbs. I guess it's meat on carbs on carbs. But it was really good. Not the easiest thing to eat, but super flavorful, and the meatballs were delicious. Coming in at number 2 will be the Ramblin' Rabbit Carrot Cake. The Ramblin' Rabbit Carrot Cake was... I'm a big carrot cake fan, so if you're a carrot cake person or spiced cake, you know, pumpkin cake, that kind of stuff, it's super good. It was served warm. The icing on it that was drizzled on it was served warm. I didn't even try the cotton candy. It was like hard. I don't know that I would have liked it, but the carrot cake itself, absolutely delicious if you're a carrot cake fan. And coming in at number 1 is from the same booth, the Horrors of Wyatt Six booth. It's the Huskus Muscle Man Slop, you know, which is like the Sloppy Joe that had the jalapeno bacon, the potato chips on it. It was delicious. It was a weird mixture of flavors that all worked perfectly together and was absolutely my favorite dish of Halloween Horror Nights this year. Now, before we wrap up, we have a giveaway with this video. Leave a comment on this video with what sounded like your favorite food item in this video, or if you've been here, what your favorite food item was, and you'll be randomly entered into a contest to win a Mel's Diane hat, trucker hat, from this year's event. So, leave us a comment on this video, favorite food dish or most anticipated food dish, or what you thought looked the best, and actually do a hashtag Mel's at the end of it, just like it is here, hashtag Mel's. That way we know that you're interested, that you've made it this far in the video, 1, and 2, that you're interested in being entered into the contest for the Mel's Diane hat. Hope you guys enjoyed this year's content. At the end of this video, we'll link our opening night premium Scream Night experience video. Check that out if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching. Spooky season has just begun, so if you like this video and you want more of spooky season content, give us a thumbs up on it. It really helps us out to know what type of content you like to watch. Hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you know when that content comes out. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.